Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector, the 95A update, but there is a new series of hotfixes that have come out. That's why it says RC15 on the top right of the screen. And those hotfixes have done a few interesting things to the game. For instance, if we take a look at this ship here, the High Moon, safety overrides is still actually put in here as a built-in S-mod, but we cannot do that to ships anymore. You can no longer build in safety overrides, so that's going to be changing a lot of proposed builds that have come in the comments here. You'll notice that I haven't really done that with some other ships. You can't put safety overrides on capital ships, but like story points are kind of at a premium, so I haven't really been pushing too hard for that. But that's kind of where we are there. There are a few other changes as well. The Luddic Path is actually going to be making a little bit of a move here because they did change. They fixed some things that weren't being calculated that now need to be calculated, but we do have a date with the Luddic Path up here at this base that I do definitely want to pay a visit to as well. We also have a dead drop actually in this system right next door, so we definitely want to do that first. Derelict artifact, I can't talk. Recovery still in Strybog, that's still there. We need to return the ransomed researcher. Wow, that's actually some pretty solid alliteration. So we have a lot of things to do. Like I said, we have our happy little fleet flying around happy little space, and I am bringing kind of all of my guns right now because we're keeping our flying a little short, but I may not need to do that forever. We're pretty good on fuel, right? Like if I look here, we can one-way most of the place, but like for instance, there's some things that I'm kind of interested in doing and looking at. Like if we look at our exploration real quick, like we still have another mothership that's over here. Granted, the mothership that we found over here was like super disappointing. We only got one cryorhythmic core, but I mean it's still something. Also, we need to get out of here because fuel is currently an issue. Was I just talking about that? Pelagius has a Luddic Path cell that is active. Now, I'm glad this came up because we can look at our colonies here and you can see right here, path or interest, it has a breakdown for it. So you remember when I was talking last time about wanting to avoid path or interest and trying to be all calm and careful by like just putting light industry on a colony again? I kind of regret doing that now because we're going to have Luddic Path cells anyway. Patrol HQ, Megaport, mining, it almost makes me wonder if I just ditch this administrator and just start dumping AI cores everywhere. I mean, the hegemony already kind of hates us, but it will, for the amount of positivity we're getting, we're freaking getting path or interest from a Megaport and a Patrol HQ. Those are things I could change in the settings, but I haven't. By the way, I did have to go back through the settings again and change sort of the combat rules and everything, so hopefully it doesn't become too big of a deal. What's this floating around in space? It's a wolf. Does it have a Paragon blueprint on it? I doubt it. We are not gonna do any special recovery on that. Let's see. By the way, since it's accepted, where's our dead drop? Deliver a small EM shielded safe to a dead drop location at special coordinates in Gamma Spira. We should be able to just like click on that, right? Yeah, it's not far. All right, this was not the most interesting system anyway, so probably shouldn't have even jumped there, but here we are. Alright, so we still have some remnants flying around here like they own the place, which this is one of those fun yellow stars where you get excited because you find it, but it's all barren worlds and a big accretion disk because things suck. And not every yellow star is like, we're not here at the right time. So drop it off in a stable orbit and look at us. We got some reputation with the pirates. Isn't that swell? Alright. So, bounties. Let's, since we're here, we got 74 days left, and the Luddic Path hates us anyway, and they are providing support for literally attacking our colony. Let's knock on their door. Yeah, if we look at our intel again real quick, I do just want to go over factions. We have a commission with Tri-Tachyon, which means Luddic Path hates us, Pirates hates us, and right now the hegemony hates us. Tri-Tachyon not doing a great job finding allies anywhere, which I guess is fairly typical for them. We'll figure it out. So jumping into hyperspace, we still have plenty of fuel. But one thing that I did learn from my last little jaunt is, okay, first off, we don't want to be getting hit by hyperspace storms like a moron, especially when Zodiacal Light's the thing that takes damage, so that's going to have to be repaired. A little bit awkward. Fortunately, we do have some flying before we actually get to the Pather base. But the other thing is that I really need to make sure that I just, when I'm flying around from now on, I've got to have a fleet that can take a fight. Like, my other fleet was good. It was a little small, though. So... Oh! We actually have not explored the system. So no wonder we can't find what we're looking for here. So Intel 1... It's somewhere in here. We don't know where, but the sooner we can bust it up, the better. I have a feeling it's going to be there or here, so let's drop in. Alright, I remember... Oh, maintaining contact with my fleet. I bet you are. I bet that's the base. Alright, so are you coming for us or are you running? Oh, Iris repairs structural damage. Which one's... Okay, Iris, that's one of our apogees. That's nice. I think I've gone over... I think I went over my builds and everything last time. Okay, so we have this. We don't need our transponder on, so that's fine. They're still maintaining contact with the fleets. Looks like we got a few things over here. They're coming for us now. Okay. So we could try to go in the arc. They've actually got a lot of patrols around here. That's kind of silly. Alright, well, you know what, they're running from our fleet now, that's fun. Alright, emergency burn. I would just like to get to the base without having to engage it, so they're coming for us now, that's fine. You know what, guys, why don't you all just come over here to party? That'd be great. So we have our big ships, they have our little ships, we'll accept the comm requests, they're trying to extort us for money. Hell no. We are going to kill you. So one of the things again that I tried to do was to set my abilities up to where we can pop out a lot of ships, but you can see that even then we still have some reinforcements we will be able to deploy. So I think this is fine, even with having one less carrier here. Yeah, we're just going to deploy this. Their fleet's a little bit bigger. I do kind of want to go for one of these. Like, we're just taking a bunch of big ships right now, so nothing could possibly go wrong here. So we're going to do buddy system, buddy system, buddy system. You know what? I kind of like, instead of buddy system on you guys, okay, I kind of want you to tag along with this just because you guys are so hyper aggressive. And we have double conquest here. We'll let them buddy up. So you guys move over here. We're going to kind of set this as our point of engagement. We'll see how it goes. Definitely, once again, I've gotten a lot of great feedback from people about ways I should play this game. The one thing that I always ask, because especially when it was like last time where I did a batch recording and then had like hellish work week and a bunch of other stuff, where it's just like, I can't always implement stuff right away, but all I ask is that you just try to be constructive. If you want to say, okay, yeah, you suck, you're probably right, I do. I just need to know why. Like, just, it's one of the things I learned early on, like just giving notes to people for their performance. Sometimes you've just got to actually give feedback instead of just say something. And I know that's hard to think about sometimes, especially when you're just posting a fly-by-night comment online, but I do read them. Even the spammy ones that I have to end up deleting because so many more of them come because strangely more people are visiting my channel. But okay, we got interesting. So we've got a bunch of tiny frigates that are just deciding, you know what, we're going to have a good day over here. We're just gonna let these guys get destroyed. We actually have some more deployment points. We might as well get some reinforcements in here. I know it's a little... I know I've gotten some comments before of like, well, why are you reinforcing all these things when you have all this crap coming in? When you have all these supplies that you're spending. And that's true to a point. Let's actually put you on me, and let's put you on you. And then you go, and you beat this guy up. Nice. So I should probably actually start fighting things at some point, but it's so hard for me to do that when I have a conquest literally sitting its butt in my way. So we'll put you right here. We have our bombers engaging on the wrong guy, which is fine. So we're going to try the main tank roll again, but you see how aggressive these guys are? Like, we have a good line of stuff, but I don't want to be firing everything into the wrong ship. There's the Radiant doing Radiant things. That's a good start. We're going to just fire some support missiles because that's going to be fluxed by the time I get there. There we go. So yeah, that Radiant's going to be able to path out of there just fine. Let's throw you up here. Yeah, you're dead. You're super dead. So this is once again goes down to these guys may think they're good, but they're not that good. Like, we just have better built ships. And I have a feeling when I fight their little base here, it's going to be the same way. So yeah, my missiles may not have been a perfect shot. And look at this. Once again, the Radiant is just like, we're just dominating across the board at this point. Like, they've surrounded us, but what good does that do? Like, our ships are literally just flying around everywhere right now. It's literally just a mop-up job. And just kind of pick our target. Apparently that's a battering ram. I actually did not know that until I was looking at another video. So I would really like to get around this apogee so that I can engage on this guy. Okay, let's go ahead and engage here. So this is fine. There we go. Lots of happy little missiles. Lots of happy little carrier missiles and everything. So yeah, we've got this under control. By the way, thank you for the tip from Legion that says don't just click your mouse all the time. You can actually fire and forget the good old-fashioned way by just firing a bunch of missiles into there. And I know I fired my missiles a little too early. I know technically I don't need my shields up, but like, we got literally the surround on them. Okay, so we got a Falcon over here. Let's get this. This is fine. Like, right now, we're just literally cleaning up. Alright. You guys are probably too slow to do that, but whatever. We haven't actually won yet, but we are at negative 53 deployment points. I'll be honest with you, I have absolutely no idea what that does to our combat readiness or anything. I don't know if there's a negative effect. I don't know if there's a positive effect. I don't know if it's going to allow for more malfunctions. That's probably something I should figure out. But hey, we're looking pretty good so far. So we got just tiny frigates left. Still cannot claim victory though. Alright, so it shouldn't be too much longer. There we go. Victory is ours, of course. Retreated from the engagement. Obviously, we're going to pursue them. Second in command can do the thing. Let's just send all of our little guys out here. There we go. We actually killed most of them. Ship recovery. Oh, we don't care about any of their ships. Definitely don't want to use a story point that I don't have to try to recover, so that's fine. So the Luddic Path still hates us. We got a bunch of supplies back. It's all good. Do we need the medals? Yeah, we'll even take their medals. Alright, so there's 2 fleets down. Alright, just had a brief recording interruption there, but here we are, back right where we left off. Just had a fight. You can see our combat readiness is all very exciting. One thing I do want to check, though, is that I have 58 days to do this, so I don't need to, like, blast this down right now. But we do have another fleet here that's returning to the Citadel. It's hostile. And we have some repairs that are continuing to go. Are you guys really going to fight me too? Okay. We're not actually fighting the space station, are we? I'm going to actually bench the Radiant unless I absolutely need it right now. And we'll bring all you guys out. So, should be fine. It's one of the funny things is that, like, the Radiant is worth a ton of deployment. Like, just in terms of value for what you get out of it. But it's like I gotta set something. I want to keep like my best ships online for later. This is a really weird loadout here, but it's fine. We have a gigantic advantage over this group, and I don't know. Yeah, we didn't actually pull the space station 2, so. Or if we did, we'll just bring the Radiant out. Yeah, I've got a little bit of time to actually repair. And this is one of those things where I get comments about this all the time. Oh, look, that's actually actual ramming speed. Yeah, these things are just ram boats. I did not realize that first time I engaged them, but now there's some good advice I got about mixing Mauler and hypervelocity drivers. Makes things a lot easier for all this. So that's just missiles everywhere. You can actually just be even more aggressive here now. Because I'm firing really hard into the corpse of another ship. There we go. Like, super straightforward engagement. This is just more of like an attrition fight. Really? You're gonna come after me? Well, I should start paying attention to what are some frigates I can recover from these guys, because there's a possibility that I can get some good stuff here. Like, who knows what the Luddics have available to them. Alright, so you win. Congratulations. Yeah, don't really care too much about a Wayfarer. Yeah. We're just gonna let him go. Ship recovery again. Don't really care about a Buffalo. Definitely not spending any story points on that. So, pick through the wreckage again and look at all this. Good stuff. And one thing I didn't do was actually go through and double tap my salvage here. Oh, actually got blast doors. A blueprint here, which isn't really necessary. Wow, really, guys? No. Okay, so we got a lot of repairs to do, but it won't take too long. Maybe we have to bench some conquest or something. I'd rather not do that. But yeah, we have way too much fuel. That's nice. We have some monthly expenses as well. Let's ditch just a little bit of fuel. Why did we lose money? It's been a little while since I played, but I guess it's custom production, stockpiles by my fleet. I actually drew some organics out. That's right, because I had to resupply Zhang. I guess the sooner we do this, the sooner we deal with the path thing. We don't actually have path interest from other places. God, you guys still have a lot of resource problems. Organic shortage. Is there like somebody else attacking our area? Because we have organics all over the place. Ugh. Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. These guys will be demanding even more organics as well. So let's see. Our repairs are going strong. I kind of just want to raid this place. Actually, let's go back for real quick. So we have sparks. Oh, that's for us. I was about to say, wait a minute, when did they get sparks? Alright, so they have drugs, which is cute. They have domestic goods, which is cute. I think I kind of mostly want supplies. Ship equipment. I mean, we could. We have 2 carrier ships, so it's like, that's minimal. This makes light losses. Okay, so let's do some supplies. 750 seems fine. And that's 20,000 worth of drugs or 20,000 worth of ship stuff. We could just get some organics, which apparently we need to send back to our home system. Yeah, that's fine. Almost accidentally spent a story point. Lost 19 Marines. They still don't like us. That's fine. So we'll drop these back off at Zhang. I think we can manage that and consider our military options. We're going to give it a minute before we engage the battle station again. I don't want like too much in the way of reinforcement fleets, but we got like a minute. There's a reinforcement fleet. There's another reinforcement fleet. Alright, so that was a bit of a mistake. Alright, well, you know what? Let's engage this battle station with everybody. I'm going to lean into the mistake. Let's lean into it super hard. Alright, we're bringing everybody. We've got most people repaired. That was a pretty dumb shit, dumb something move on my part, but we will live, or we'll just throw another legion to the wolves. Alright, I like the buddy system with the dominators here with the conquest, since I want to try and keep officers together. So we're going to put the Heron. Well, what should we have the Heron follow? We're going to have the Heron follow one of the ships that's kind of going to a front line here. So we'll have it follow you. We'll kind of buddy system you guys. And the Radiant's just going to be free flying everywhere. It's going to be doing the most damage of anybody anyway. So we have a space station that's going to be blasting at us. And we're going to have a bunch of enemy little fleet ships that are blasting at us. And we're going to have a grand old time. So that's just really unfortunate play on my part for letting this crap get out of hand. But you know what? We just take care of all this at once. We have, look at, oh my god, so many fighters. So many missiles. So many points of contact. Okay, so we have right now a space station that is trying to fire on us. A bunch of other shit that's trying to fire on us. Which do we focus on? I'll focus on a strike first. That seems fine. Got some heat coming from over here. So right now we're taking a few shots here. There's our it's just a big old mess right now that I put myself in. That's fine. We'll vent for a second. Take some super unnecessary damage. Regroup our people here, and look at that. Look at the Radiant just carrying the day. Firing its sabots super hard. You know what, in fact, let's have you go up here. Let's have you go up here. I don't know why you're running. I need to have some of you start engaging this freaking space station. And the Radiant's just gonna eat all of these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So let's start engaging. Like, the thing is that we're gonna make some good money off of this. At least we should. There we go. Fire the missiles. I don't know if this actually has a station commander in it, but... Okay, you made a mistake flying too close. Okay, more missiles. So that's fine. Look at us actually soaking damage this time really well. Except that we have a conquest right here too. Can we get more missiles in before they get their shields back up? No, because I'm shooting the conquest now. That kind of sucks. Alright. Once again, if we pause the action here real quick, exactly what I thought would happen is happening right now. We have the Radiant just doing Radiant things up here. My god, it is actually... It's one of the things that I thought could get nerfed, but it doesn't appear to be the case that that's what's happening here. So we're letting our replacement bombers come in. We're kind of getting fired on just a little bit. Actually going to drop my shields to recover some flux here. And here comes our fighters from the Astral, so it's about time to fire the missiles. There we go. Some actual damage. Once again, Radiant with all of its happy little point defense systems, just doing a lot of work. This is some of the easiest 300,000 credits I can get here for this mission. But on the other hand, it is worth mentioning that, yeah, we have some combat readiness issues. I think you'll be fine, but yeah, this is the path. The path should not have messed with us, is the moral of this story. Like, no joke. Just y'all poked the wrong bear. Y'all dug into the wrong trash can. Alright, so battle station's gone. I think that's actually pretty much everybody. Cool. Alright, so we get a little more experience. Can we recover a battle station? No. We can recover a raider, a mule, a shepherd. Don't have to worry about any of these, so cancel. And we got supplies from the raid, and we got supplies from the supplies here, so that's cool. We actually don't need that much fuel. We'll happily take your guns, we'll happily take your machinery. And then you get to hear the clickety clicks of me doing all this again. Alright, cool. Ooh, I said not all the fuel. And not all that, too. Okay, cool. So, confirm. And look at this, we got all kinds of experience. We got a bunch of pop-ups over here as well, so let's see what these say. 320,000 received for knocking out that base. And relationship improved with Tri-Tachyon. We're now friendly. My god, we got so many pop-ups we missed them all. So that base is hostile and undergoing repairs. So it's not totally gone either. Hostile fleets are tracking our movements. The hell they are. Okay, we're not going to recover that. And we have even more. Let's take everything and dump this and dump the fuel. Cool, so 2,000 supplies is fine. Because we do have a bit of a supply deficit as well. So, Luddic Path is in shambles. We have a hegemony patrol, or we have the hegemony bounty down here. Do we care because the hegemony hates us right now? We kind of need to return the researcher, but that gets a little bit awkward. Let's go back to Zhang first. That's probably step one. Really, you guys are doing this again? Like, I'm half waiting for another Luddic Path cell just to jump me, or a Luddic Path fleet to jump me from one of the friggin' nebulas that I'm flying through. That was just hilarious last time. Alright, so Colossus Heavy Freighter, I think we flew past it, whatever. Okay, so repairs are going well. And right now we have one story point. We're on the verge of a second one here. Some of these got changed as well. Like, impact mitigation is now not nearly as strong. Plus 50 for armor damage reduction. Calculation only. Not too great. Almost makes me wonder if... I mean, the other skills are pretty good. I don't really see anything I particularly want to change. But if I do decide I want to go for, like, crew training here, which I haven't really appeared to have needed so far. But if I want to do that, I can always move around that way. But I did mean to check here. We did knock them down. Huh. So apparently the Luddic Path is still coming over here. However, the base supporting these calls is no longer operational. Subjected, the establishment of a new starbase network will take at least a year. So that's rough. That's definitely something where I did this save at the start of a new update, and then hotfixes happen and things change. So we're going to Zhang first, to be honest. Any bounties that look really good here that are close? That's a fun looking one. That's a fun looking one. Oh, maybe not that fun. So let's go to Zhang. See if we can get things stabilized. One of the interesting things is that because I've been taking so many fights, is that stuff has gotten like a little crazy here, and I haven't been doing things like nearly as fast. So what the shady off-brand person wants here. These are supposedly buffed. Move 54 units of recreational drugs. I mean, that's a really good price. But I don't want to deal with suspected smuggling right now. Okay, so colony info. They're currently short on ore too. Well, they're short on food. Short on fuel. Short on supplies. Short on ship hulls. Well, that's a problem. Now, the spaceport will be up soon, and then I guess the Luddic Path will be knocking on your door. But at least for now, we can definitely dump off like 400 supplies. We can definitely dump off some metals. We can definitely dump off some heavy machinery. We can definitely dump off all the organics. And we can definitely dump off some fuel. I'll need to get some food from my other colony, but that's at least a little bit of stability back. I'm not sure how you guys are still short on organics when I gave you that many, but it's interesting. I thought maybe I'd have some more from the base, but I seem to have just some other issues with it, so that's fine. We still have a sensor array over here. I still want to throw down another colony at some point, but oh, we've got some work to do there, so we can flex a little bit. Oh, pirate. Okay, that's not a pirate raid for us. It's a pirate raid for somebody else. So we're having to babysit Zhang a little bit. Okay, I'll turn my freaking beacon back on. Dockside bar here, a man smoking in a dark corner. Extract the subject from unjust confinement in Umbra. 12 light years away, my benefactor has seen an offer of 66,000. That's fine. We like Umbra. Okay, so manage the colony. We need food. We apparently also need even more organics. And you know what? I am literally going to fly around. Okay, drugs here. Some places really want them, but the profit margins aren't too great. If I'm looking at this right, okay, these are things I've already stored. We don't want to buy that much worth of drugs, as cute or fun as that would be. Like we have a whole bunch of supply of stuff here. Like I don't know what the big deal is, why we're missing stuff, but we'll supply Zhang real quick. It's fine. It don't cost too much. Meanwhile, our stability here, we're getting pretty close to doing well. I think I'm just gonna upgrade to heavy batteries here because I can, and because we have Luddic Path disruption potentially coming here. I think we've upgraded most of what we can upgrade at this point without going through and assigning AI cores or taking up places that we have. We can actually downgrade that, which is fun. But yeah, let's upgrade to heavy batteries. It's 300,000, but we literally just got that money on a payday. So if we go back here, anything else we need, light industry is going to build and hopefully make you a little bit better. Orbital Works is doing some work. Zhang's just having a bad day. Like, trade fleet launch from Zhang has suffered losses. I mean, what are all these fleets for? I mean, we've gotten the. By the way, am I having more people coming by to visit? I gotta make sure of that. Luddic Path base, unknown, cell active. I just want to make sure I don't have like people coming to visit. Yeah, doesn't look like I do. So Tri-Tachyon still giving me a pretty good payday here, but let's go back to Zhang. Apparently these are the videos where I have to support my little beat up colony that everyone seems to want to jump in on, which means, you know what I should probably do at Zhang? We have an orbital station where they also need here upgrade to a battle station. I guess I don't have enough money for that, and I do have enough money for heavy batteries, but that really cuts into stuff. So we're gonna hope that we are using the resource stockpiles, right? Well, let's go back over there and see. If I could actually aim properly for my colony here. Joyce Little. Like, it looks like we should have traders coming. There's a mercantile convoy. There's the Dickat delivering supplies, fuel, ship hulls, heavy machinery. So that's good profit. We appreciate that. Manage the colony. We're down to 2 supply. Just strictly from an organic shortage. Like, we're using our stockpiles, right? Apparently we just have that many stockpile problems. Like, apparently I don't know what a how to fix that. Alright, so still organic shortage. Huh. Well, like I said, hopefully getting the spaceport will help with that. Yeah, we still need fuel too. Okay, well I can give a lot more of that. Alright, so since we're trying to flex our muscles a little bit and I did a bad job cleaning my inventory, and I can actually get some Marines here. That's actually not terrible. Let's just restock on Marines real quick. 125 is fine. I know it's a little bit over market, but that's fine. We'll see how Zhang does, because hopefully this is all fine. Alright. That's not what we want. Okay, so jailbreak is an Umbra. For our bounties, I know the hegemony hates us, but we hate pirates more. So let's go to, let's see here. The TS star system is fine. We'll turn in our other stuff. We're just flexing our muscles right now. Compromised storage repaired. That's on one of these. Okay. Like, eventually we're gonna get some more stuff here. You're raiding? Or what? Why? No, you're not. Like, my picket should be able to take care of that. Like, this is... You don't want to mess with us, man. You just don't. And once we get some good trading back in order, it should be okay. Like I said, my big concern is the hegemony being the one that's bullying my trade convoys and making things all unhappy and unstable. Alright, so I don't have a ton of supplies here, but we're at Tia. Hooray, 8 days until arrival. That's not what we care about. Pirate base, 70,000, 21 days. Bleh. There's not a lot of good places to jump here. Have I actually been to this system? It's unexplored. So I haven't. So let's jump at a fringe point. Monthly expenses. Still not going fantastic, so we gotta do some trading. That's more of the money that I was kind of expecting, though. Plus, Zhang is being a big-ass money pit right now. This is not what I wanted. So we need to find pirates somewhere. Let's turn our transponder off. Maybe I can get some supplies from them at some point. Okay, that is an abandoned research station. But maybe there's a base somewhere around here. I just need to find some pirates. Guess one good way to do that would be to disrupt their sensor thing. That's a really interesting star pair. It looks like one of those stars should be tearing the other star apart. That's a nav buoy. Okay, and this is probably just a place for storage. Huh, loose couple of debris. Alright. So, do we have on our intelligence here? We only have 12 days left. Have not discovered the exact location. Well, that's going to be a big bust if I just miss it in 12 days. There it is. There's some pirates, too. So, you are running from us. Where's your base? Okay, you're running over here, right? We're gonna lose the bounty, aren't we? That's gonna really make my day. Alright. Yeah, we just literally set some money on fire. Awesome. I mean, I guess if there's a pirate bounty, we can still do something with it, but same fleet. Oh well. High Moon repairs power grid. Look, we found the pirate base. Is it too late? 3 days. It's never too late for now. Sensor array. We gotta dive. Alright. So look, we can go to the dockside bar here and chat with the tough-looking man wearing an armor suit. He wants to do some business with us. That's terrible. And Eldfell was rated by an associated third party. I could arrange 62 credits for us to a quick review of this something. Tripad suggests I love that. His or her tripad suggests that you need around 70 Marines. That would be good, except that it's at Eldfell. So we're going to ignore that. You know what we're going to do instead? We're going to check over here, because obviously we love buying and selling with the pirates on the black market. Like, these prices are all okay. Obviously we want to engage economically with our enemies here. That's totally fine. They don't have anything like particularly interesting for sale. Maybe we can buy some... Oh, interesting. It's a lot of deep mods on that. Actually, pretty good fleets. I'm kind of impressed. What's their colony info? This is a very stable colony with not a lot of defenses. Well, let's raid it. We can't launch a raid. Well, we don't have a lot of days left, so let's just engage the orbital station. Continue, this is fine. Deploy all the things. We have upwards of 450 points, so we could even be dragging a bigger fleet around if we want to. But this is a great excessive waste, the kind that you come to watch on this channel. Alright, so buddy system. Very convenient buddy system. And then you can follow. That's fine. Alright. So once again, we're just poking pirates, taking on their bases, and taking on their fleets. But this time, this is for 70,000 credits. I had read somewhere that some of the pirate contracts got buffed, but I assume that meant like the ones that the pirates offer in their bases, not necessarily like the contracts to actually fight pirates. So we'll see how this goes. I have some little happy boats. Whoa, that is so many missiles. I love it. Alright. So you guys' ass is grass. Let's put you all... Let's put the Conquest on base duty. We'll let the Radiant do its thing. We'll let our aggressive pilots do their thing. Because they're going to kind of take out everything in context anyway. Alright, so we don't need to be taking all this damage now. And kind of keep this at range a little bit. Actually, all those little rockets doing happy little rocket things. So yeah, this seems to be a good strategy. We just bully some things that are a little bit slower, a little bit tougher. Actually got some pretty decent flux build up here, but I can drop the shields for a second. Alright, missile time. Okay, so Radiant's actually taking on the pirate base too. So that means that's gonna melt in a hurry. So see, it's kind of funny, as the base rotates around, we're just like, what do we do? Who wants to go first? Oh, I fired that too early. Oh, I didn't. Right on time. Okay, look at this. Just ridiculous. Not surprising. considering what I'm fielding, but actually have to dodge this. What are you doing? Go get these guys. Alright, so that part of the station's not long for this world. I actually managed to fishtail into a conquest. Always good when that happens. So yeah, this is not the level of fight we should be taking with this fleet. But that's okay. We kind of knew that. We kind of knew that already. Apologies for the coughs. All right. Yeah, you're done. Don't need to recover ships. We just get your stuff. And we get another story point, so that's fine. And we can read the bonuses over here, get a little bit of extra money from our commission, get some money from the pirate base. We improve our relationship by 10, even though we're currently hostile with them. And we can salvage for additional fun and profit. Alright, so that's enough of that. I think we're almost done here. I just want to see. We can go jailbreak at Umbra. I kind of need to lighten my fleet a little bit. So if I go back... Yeah, let's do the jailbreak at Umbra. See if we can get any like positive or negative trades between there. But I need to take some ships out of this fleet because I do want to fly north. At least north, star north on the map and see if we can get something good going here. Are you really flying after me? You're guarding the sensor array. Well, congratulations. Consider it guarded. You win this one. Alright. So repairs are good. Our supplies are running a little dry, but we'll be okay. Because we're going to go visit Umbra, and Umbra makes everything better. And maybe we can get... I'd love to get maybe some other contracts that kind of send me up there as well. Pirate activity in Yima. That could be good if we wanted to take advantage of it, but I don't really have the wherewithal to do that right now. Yeah, let's just go to Umbra and see if there's any other contracts we can get as well. See, some of these are already withdrawn. Too far away though. Not that direction. Not really that direction either. Although I'm pretty sure I already have a discovery spot for that anyway. So let's accept it. We can do that pretty easily, and maybe that'll send us in a fun, profitable direction. Oh yeah, I gotta watch out for, like, is the hegemony here? There's a trader. It's the Luddic Path. You know what I think we do here? I think that this is time for a cut in the video. But we're going to save somebody's trader. I have a feeling it's one of our traders. But, yeah. These guys, they're going to attack somebody. I might as well attack them. There's more clever phrasing for that, but I don't know. This is Asher with Starsector. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to let me know. Like I said, I'm always happy to field and take advice for how I'm doing here and what I can do in the future. But this is exactly why I'm packing a little bit of a heavier fleet right now, even though fuel is definitely going to be an issue and I may need to pick up some more tankers. But yeah, leave a like if you liked it, or just let me know what you think. We'll do this again soon. Thanks for watching. See you next time.